from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvindakshi Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining every day, giving your recitation. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Shishmita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, your grace, Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Vraja.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your recitation. Mataji, welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shyama Gauri Devidasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Shyama Gauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining, and all glories to your wonderful services to the group. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Dr. Karpagavali. Now Kripa Mai Sita Devidasi attending this class. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to all assembled devotees. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Kripa Mai Sita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, congratulations for your initiation.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. All your blessings, Mataji. All your blessings. Thank you,
Guru
Mataji.
Maharaj, Mataji.
And Visakhapatnam, Nishkinta Prabhuji. Visakhapatnam Prabhuji. Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavad Pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Sudhakar. I'm joining from Saudi Arabia. I missed this session in between. I missed the link. I regret for it. My humble obeisances to all the devotees assembled. Maybe it's God watch you again. I got in touch with you. I would request to add my number in the WhatsApp group if it's possible.
Sure,
I'll put
Prabhuji.
in the chat.
Definitely, we can add your number in the group, and we will share the group link in the chat box. In a minute, I'm going to share that. You can click on that, and you will be able to get into our group, Prabhuji. And we have even Instagram page, and we have our website, YouTube, everything. You will get it. All the links will be there. I'll be posting in a minute, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Yeah, sure.
Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Sudhakar Prabhu, it's very nice to have your association back again. We remember you asking very nice questions, and you were a very sincere student of Srimad Bhagavatam. Very happy to welcome you back, Prabhu. We would like to have your association every single day. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, already Indulekha Mataji has posted the link to join the group. Please join us, Prabhuji. You'll get all the updates. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you
Hare
so much.
Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavad Pranam to you, Dandavad Pranam to all the devotees, all glories to Prabhupada, all glories to assembled devotee. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us every single day. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Nice to hear your sweet voice always. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Radha Pyari Devidasi from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day, chanting so nicely. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, my humble obeisances to you and all assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Param Pavani Shama Devidasi from Baltimore, Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Param Bhavani Shama Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for always joining and giving your association, even though you're very busy. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Is there anybody who'd like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead. It's nice to hear all of your names. Is Mataji there on the call, Mataji? We are not doing introduction though, because Mataji.
I am there.
Okay, you are there. Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have Her Grace Padma Sakhi Mataji to enlighten us on the topic of Vraja Mandal Parikrama, day 4. We are all ready and we got into bus. Mataji is going to take us everywhere. Mataji, let's go. Hari Bol.
I think today is day
Hare
9.
Krishna, Mataji. Once again, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We are all ready, Mataji, sitting in the bus. Let's
Can you
go,
hear me?
Mataji.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Let's go. Hari Bol.
Today is day 9, Mataji, right?
Yeah, that's what I was telling Vinita Gandharika. She's
Yeah.
saying maybe by days, but yeah, this is 4th day we
Yeah.
are doing, but it is day 9.
Yeah, day 9.
Yeah, because the session wise it is day 4,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
we are covering more days in one day. Yeah, maybe we have to change that posture and write session 1, session 2, session 3 maybe. We will change that. Yeah.
1 minute, huh? Just Mataji, 1 minute. I'm opening everything. Okay, so today, last time we stopped at where was that? At Govardhan. We saw all the pastimes in Govardhan and we stopped at Radhakund. So we will look at Radhakund. There are some places in Radhakund. We will go around Radhakund, Shamkund, and then we will go from there. Okay. So before we start, we'll do our prayers. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanatha Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tari. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. We seek blessings of all the devotees and Srimati Radharani Srila Prabhupada, and we will start. So we stopped at Radhakund. Let's so we know then Vaikunta, Mathura is great. Then Mathura, Vrindavan. Then Vrindavan, Govardhan. Then Govardhan, Radhakund. So Radhakund is the topmost and dearmost to Krishna, the Supreme Lord. So pictures will be, I think I just swapped all the pictures, but yes, so this is the Sangam, like where the two Radhakund and Shamkund are meeting. The other side is Shamkund, one side is Radhakund. So in between, what you see, that is called Sangam, where they both are meeting. So there are, in Radhakund, there are 8 kunjas or 8 groves of the Ashtasakis. And in Shyamakund, there are 8 kunjas of the Ashtasakas. And the pastimes here take place around 10:48 to 3:36 p.m. every day. So now we will see how Radhakund and Shamkund appeared. Like we have seen how Govardhan appeared. Now we will see how Radhakund and Shamkund appeared in spiritual world. So one time when Radha and Krishna are sitting together, what happened was Krishna got like very ecstatic when they were talking. Suddenly, like he became emotional, he got ecstatic, and then he got into the mood of Radharani. He assumed the mood and the form of Radharani, and he started calling Krishna, oh Krishna, and he started crying. How Radharani always calls Krishna, and she just feels so emotional and she cries for Krishna. So she just starts, he who assumed the form of Radharani starts crying. And then what will happen? Radharani seeing Krishna, like when you see somebody is loving you so much, somebody doing so much, we feel very grateful, right? And we feel so humble, so grateful. So Radharani, she was so overwhelmed seeing the love of Krishna, and she started becoming so like so emotional, and she seeing the plight of Krishna, seeing his love, she started crying. Then both of them started crying. And meanwhile, the Sakhis also will come and ask Krishna, "What did you do? What did you do? Why are you making Radharani cry?" Radharani is also crying. Then they understood like Krishna also like is an ecstatic mood. Then what happened? A voice comes and tells to chant the mantra of Radharani. Because Radharani is crying, she's not stopping. But gopis came and they stopped. They asked Krishna, "What happened? Why is Radharani crying?" So then that voice tell the name of Radha. So he will sit there and he will say, "Radha, Radha, Radha, Radha." Then Radharani will come to the place where he is. Then they both will start, talking, and they say, "See, there are two kundas formed. One is from my tears, and one is from your tears. So the one came from your tears is called as Radha Kund, and it will be my favorite. And the water, and the tears that came from my eyes will be Shama Kund, and it will be your favorite." So every day pastimes happen here at Radha Kund and Sham Kund. When to get connected to Radha Kund, like last time when I went to Vrindavan, few of my relatives also came. And they didn't have any appreciation. I'm not saying like I'm not finding fault, but they were saying, "Oh, what is there? Everything is water. Uddha Kund is water. Govinda Kund is water. Naval Kund is water. Kusum Sarovar is water. Radha Kund is water. Sham's Kund is water. Everything is water. What is so special?" Of course, there's nothing wrong from their side because they don't know, and they're like, "I thought Govardhan Hill will be like so green, lustrous. What is this? It's not at all beautiful." Like that, they were telling when they were talking to me. But see, Radhakund is very, very special. It's very difficult to get the mercy of like definitely we should get mercy of Radha Krishna to get that connection to Radhakund and Shyamkund. Otherwise, we will just look at it as normal water. And we know how it came to material world. We will not see that past time. Just one or two lines, if you have to see, when Krishna killed Aritsasura, then the gopis were teasing that you have to attain, because you killed, like now you have to bathe in holy waters. So then Krishna, just by Krishna's will, all the holy waters. That's such a beautifully narrated in Little Krishna. They took it very nice. It's been many years I watched. When my kids were small, we used to watch, but very beautifully they say like all the holy waters come and then they do water. So then Krishna will say, "So you also got contaminated because you were watching it. So you should also take bath." Then what will the gopis do? It is so silly. Then the Sakhis will say, then Krishna will say, "I will share my water with you. You can take this water." But they'll reject. They're like, "Oh, we don't want your water. We will get our water from Mansi Ganga." And they will start digging water with the bangles. A small kund, that small well, they'll start digging. And then try to get water from Mansi Ganga. Then it doesn't happen. Then Krishna just looks at the holy rivers. They all will go and offer themselves to Radharani. So in the material world, that's how they manifest it. And now if we see, this is the aerial view of Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. So this is Shyam Kund, about like it looks like a square. Sorry, this is Radha Kund, which looks like a square. And if you see, Shyam Kund is not like it's not square. It's like different shape. I don't know what shape is this. So, and then if you see, I think a couple of times they cleaned, like how they kept now cleaning Yamuna, like that. They wanted to clean Radha Kund also. Then when they were cleaning, when the government was trying to clean, if you see here, this is the Kankan Kund. Basically, this was that small kunda that was first, sorry, that was first made by the gopis and Radharani, that small little kund. Later, Raghunath Das Goswami made it. He extended it. Kankana Kund, the kund made with bangles. And then around Radhakund, we will see very, very small temples. One is Kundeshwar Mahadev. I think I wrote the spelling wrong. Kundeshwar Mahadev. So he protects all the kundas in Vraj, like in Govardhan. Radhakund is also protected by him, and then Kundeshwar Mahadev is there. Bhakhandi Mahadev is also there around Radhakund. And generally, whenever they're coming to visit Radhakund, it's a practice that they come and take obeisances, like they offer their obeisances to this Kundeshwar Mahadev before even entering. They seek the permission. So Kundeshwar Mahadev protects from the south side of Radhakund, and Bhakhandi Mahadev protects from the east side. Rameshwar Mahadev from the west side. And this is also Kundeshwar Mahadev. This is where he is decorated. So, and there is Raghunath Das Goswami, when he was developing all the kundas, they found this very, like these are very ancient deities, they say, Radha and Krishna in the kunda. Nice deities. Look at Krishna. These are around Radha Kunda. And then we have this Gopal Manipur Mandir. This is Gopal. So beautiful. So what happened was, one time this Gopal deity was worshipped by a Brahmana, but then there was king of Manipura. So in his dream, the deity of Gopal came and he said, can you please build a temple where I can look at, I am facing Radhakund, I am looking at Radhakund, but the sun god can take my darshan. So the king built a very beautiful temple, and the first rays of the sun are every day falling. They take the like the deity is facing Radhakund and the sun rays are falling on him. Now it's like ISKCON devotees are only taking care of that temple. See this beautiful, somebody sent a message. So this is the beautiful Damodar deity at Jiva Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. This looks so beautiful. This is Jiva Goswami's Bhajan Kutir picture. And then there are some pilu trees. So see, I just wanted to show pilu buds and fruits that come in spring. This is that pilu tree. And see in Kartik, nicely they're offering diyas. So many, now they're not lit, but in the evening time they're nicely lit. And now we just saw that the shape of Shyamakund was not so perfect, right? So there is a reason. When Raghunath Das Goswami was like making all these cones, finding the original places, and he's little elaborately extending them and constructing, just making it neat for the public to visit. So when he was doing that, in the night he gets a dream that tomorrow morning when you cut the trees around the kund, please don't cut us. We are the 5 Pandavas just staying there, and we are watching the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So please make sure that you don't break us, like chop us off. So they will request him. So on their request, that's why it's in a zigzag pattern. So Raghunath Das Goswami made sure that he didn't chop, like he just made sure the trees are just like, that's why it's like zigzag pattern. So that Shyamkund doesn't look in a proper figure. That's why, because he had to leave the trees and then cut, then make the walls and stuff. So this is one Tamal tree there, Panchapandav Ghat. That's called Panchapandav Ghat, where it's said that even now the Pandavas are there, just watching the pastimes. And very important place at Radhakund is Raghunath Das Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. This is Bhajan Kutir. This is his Samadhi. Continuously, they will be doing Kirtan in front of this Samadhi. And if you look at inside of this is what you will see. So his Samadhi is there, and this is his Bhajan Kutir. See, this is the wall, right? For those who have visited must be knowing. So if you go straight like this towards the end, there is an entrance to go into Raghunath Das Goswami's Bhajan Kutir and his Samadhi. So this is the place where this is Janava Mata's Baitak. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, they all left, Janava Mata took the lead. She came to know that Raghunath Das Goswami is living at Radhakund, and she comes to see him. And Raghunath Das Goswami runs and he receives her, and she stayed here for some time. And she was Ananga Manjari in her previous, like in her original Rupa, she is Ananga Manjari. So this is her Baitak. This is the place where she used to sit, she used to live, she used to take bath. This is inside of Ananga Manjari's Baitak. So this is the place from Radhakund. If you see, this is Ananga Manjari. Place. Actually, one time I'm vaguely remembering. Okay, I'll just tell when it comes. Okay. So what happens was actually now, if you see Raghunath Das Goswami, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left this world, he was very sad. He was feeling so much of separation. So he thought he will come to Govardhan and he will jump off the Govardhan, like the cliff, and he will leave his body. He thought living without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was difficult and he wanted to give up his body. Then what happened? Sanatan Goswami came to know that this was what is his intention. Then Sanatan Goswami will tell, this body is not yours. You have no right on this body. This body belongs to Krishna. So you have to, take care of this. And he will tell, give a service. So you just go to Radhakund, you stay there, and you can find out different places of Radha and Krishna's pastimes, and then you can build the temples there. So you can establish all the places there. So then what will happen? Actually, if you see, Radhakund and Shyamkund and Vrindavan basically would have got lost if the Goswamis were not coming. Vajranabh, 5,000 years after his great-grandfather Krishna left, and he tried to establish all the deities, all the temples that was there, but slowly those were also lost. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually was in search of Radhakund and Shyamkund, he couldn't find them. Then there were some people just talking. He will just go and ask, did you see any like ponds? Then there's like Radhakund and Shyamkund, he was trying to tell. Where Aristastra was killed, it's called as Aritagram now. Then that's the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually came to Aritagram, and he was asking. Then there it was like field and farms, and then two people will tell that we don't see any big ponds, but there are two small puddles. Two small puddles are there. One is Kali, one is Gori. One is black, one is like golden, whitish golden color. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he will do, he will go to that place, and then he becomes so ecstatic and he's jumping, rolling. So basically, he figured out that was Radhakund and Shyamkund. Nobody even knew. If the Goswamis and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were not there, we will not even know. So then Raghunath Goswami would live here at Radhakund and Shyamkund. He was doing his bhajan, and Sanatan Goswami, how is like Sanatan Goswami would visit. We just discussed last week in the Govardhan. He used to do Govardhan Parikrama, and he used to walk around Vrindavan. He was like an elderly person. Everybody would respect him. They would share their problems. He would just inquire how they are doing. So Sanatan Goswami used to come here. One time when he was coming, Raghunath Das Goswami was just doing his japa. And then suddenly he realized there was a tiger coming to attack him, and Radha and Krishna, they came to protect him personally. So seeing that, Sanatan Goswami was like he got so bewildered, like so confused, like what is happening. Then after Radha and Krishna leaves, he will come and talk to Raghunath Das Goswami, and he will tell, hey, what are you doing? We have to give service. We should not take service. You are taking service from Radha and Krishna. Why are you doing like this? Build a bhajan kutir. Then you will be be protected, and you don't take any service from Radha and Krishna. Like that he will be telling. But still Raghunath Das Goswami, he still was just chanting. Then another time, Sanatana Goswami visits. Then what will happen? If you see in the picture, you're seeing, right? So it was so hot, and Raghunath Das Goswami was just chanting, and Radharani comes and she takes her own pallu and she tries to keep like an umbrella on top of Raghunath Das Goswami's head so that he's feeling like he's like under shelter. So again, Sanatan Goswami will see, he will say, now this time you have to build Bhajan Kuti. Now it's getting, you will think like this is getting too much. Now you have to build Bhajan Kutir. So what will happen? Then Raghunath Das Goswami will build Bhajan Kutir. Then actually Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari in the spiritual world. And Raghunath Das Goswami was so austere. He would just sleep only few minutes in a day. And he would just drink a small katori, a small glass of buttermilk, very little. But one day he felt so sick. Nobody was understanding why he was sick, and then they called Vaidya. And Vaidya said he overate. The reason for he being sick is he ate a lot. And then everybody got so confused. How can he eat a lot? He doesn't eat only. Then actually the reason was in his Siddha Deha, when he was just chanting and meditating in his Siddha Deha, he went to spiritual world, and all the gopis asked him to cook kheer for Radharani, Radha and Krishna. So he made kheer, and because he made and it was offered, then the gopis asked to eat it. And he ate a lot of kheer. Because he ate a lot of kheer, he fell sick. He fell sick. That was the reason he was sick. So very nice pastimes about Raghunath Das Goswami, and also how he got this money. If I remember, I think there was one rich merchant who wanted to give money in Badrika Ashram. But he gets in his like voice or in his dream that at Radhakund there is Raghunath Das Goswami. You go and give the money to him. So that merchant, instead of giving in Badrika Ashram, he comes and he gives that money to Raghunath Das Goswami, and he used all that to build the lost places, forgotten places, Radhakund, Shamkund especially. And then one time, Sanatan Goswami visits Raghunath Das Goswami, and I think Raghunath Das Goswami was writing few narrations, and in that he will compare, I think Radharani's hair to that black color, Radharani's hair to a snake. Sanatan Goswami will tell, how can you compare Radharani's hair to snake? That's not a good comparison. Snake is very weird, very ruthless, but Radharani is not. So like that he will be telling. Then Raghunath Das Goswami will tell, okay, you only decide one name and you tell me what I can name. You tell. So like that he will be asking. And then what will happen is, Sanatan Goswami will just go, he will be thinking. And then he will get a vision, like he will get a vision of, actually in Radhakund there is one place called Julan Sthan, like this where the swing pastimes happen. So Radha and Krishna are swinging, and there is a black snake that goes, that's crawling on the Julan. So seeing that, Sanatan Goswami will think, there is nothing wrong in comparing with snake, because he saw a snake on the Jula. It could be Balaram, it could be like there was a snake. In his vision, he could see that in swing pastime. And swing pastimes are very, very nice pastimes. It used to, I think there is a forest called Harsha Varsha, where the rainy season is giving happiness. So whenever Radha Krishna wants, the climate would change that way, right? So there is a nice swing with 16 spots, it is said, like 2 for 16 or 18 spots, 2 for Radha and Krishna, 8 for the Sakhis, and 8 for the Manjaris. So they have this beautiful and they would do nice Shringar to Radha and Krishna. So nicely the gopis would dress them. So Shringar also has a very nice meaning, right? So for example, Radharani, if she says, there is a meaning, because Radha and Krishna talks to signal sometime. So if Radharani, suppose she wears a earring with 3 steps, that means that she's going to meet Krishna in 3 dandas. So if at all she put gopi dots, like 8 gopi dots, that means she's indicating to him that she will come with her 8 sakhis. Or if there are peacocks on either side of the gopi dots, that means if they're close, the peacocks are close, that means Radha and Krishna can come closely and they can talk. If they're far, that means she's indicating that they just have to still stay far when they meet, and then they can talk. So like that, there are various. If she keeps 3 dots here, there is an indication. So for everything, even Shringar has a meaning for Krishna to understand. So like that, Radharani, the gopis would dress her, make her sit on a swing, may bring Krishna, they swing, and Sakhis have nice nice service to do. Some will offer nice scented ointments, some will give sweets, some will give betel nuts, some will be doing chamara. So like that, they'll be doing nice nice Julan pastimes, very beautiful pastimes. And when they're swinging, the earrings are nicely moving, and sometimes Radharani wants to give chance to the gopis, so suddenly she will go away and she will make the gopis sit, like Lalita Sakhi, Vishaka Sakhi, and sometimes the Manjaris would serve. So like that, nice Julan pastimes also happen at Radha Kund. Nice air is breezing. And anyway, so Raghunath Das Goswami, then what happened? He saw that Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, he nicely extended them, he built them, but then the villagers were using Radha Kund and Shyam Kund water to wash their clothes or to for their household purposes, and this made him feel so so upset. So he thought he wants to build wells, various wells in Vrindavan and Govardhan, so that the householders can use for their regular usage. So he started, bringing some employers who can do that, some people who can dig wells, and then he was also assisting them, and they were building. So they were building various wells. And then you will see Bhajan Kutir of Gopal Bhatta Goswami around. Then there are the 3 samadhis of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Dasa Goswami. So one is Pushpa Samadhi and one is the other one there. So Raghunath Das Goswami Samadhi is there. Raghunath Bhatta, Raghunath Dasa, and who's the other one? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So 3. It is said that they're born in a different year, but they're born on same tithi, same day, just before Kartik on Dwadasi. All 3 of them, different years, but tithi is same. And then, so if you see, there is this Pilu tree around Radha Kund. So it said that he was actually a Brahmana from Varanasi, and he would actually narrate so many pastimes. It's near Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Bhajan Kutir. And he would really talk and narrate all the pastimes, because he's witnessing every day the pastimes of Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, whatever is happening. So it said that he would narrate all those pastimes, repeat and narrate. This is Bhajan Kutir of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and Pilu trees, which we saw the Pilu flowers also before it. The small buds I was showing. Where was that? See, it's a Pilu tree. Okay. And then if you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Baitak, where he discovered Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, he came, like where he sat, this place. Nityananda's Baitak is also there. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's Bhajan Kutir is there. Then there is Radha Govinda temple. Why there are Radha Govinda temples everywhere? Because Aurangzeb's attack, the deities stayed here also. From Vrindavan, they stayed here. Then they were in Kamyavan, and then they moved to Jaipur. So they have Radha Govinda deities here also, because they were worshipped for some time. They made temples for Radha Govinda here also. And then see this beautiful Jiva Mandir. So what happened when Raghunath Das Goswami was making wells for the householders? One time when the people who were using their their tools to make the wells, suddenly from one stone, what happened? Blood started coming. Didn't understand why blood was coming. And later they asked Raghunath Das Goswami. So they understood finally that this is the tongue of Govardhan. That's why it's bleeding. Jivva is tongue. 1 minute. So it's a Jiva Mandir, and if you see, this is the temple. Very small one from outside. Now don't come, it's live, kids are not. See, if you see on the back of this Jiva Mandir, they say there's still the tool impressions that they were trying to hit to build wells. The impressions are still there. And then if you see, this is Braja Swananda Sukada Kunja. Braja. Swananda Sukada Kunja is in Mayapur, Navadvip also. But here this is Braja. So who is this? Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's Bhajan Kutir. They bought this land and they built this. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur predicted that one day at Swananda Sukada Kunj, right, in Navadvip, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu glories will definitely spread all over the world. So don't come. You sit there because Mataji said kids cannot show this. So I need it for time. Yours I charge it. It's the same spot where you wanted to charge. So then, actually, to extension of this, I will show you one. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to live there, right? I just see, this is his bed. And see, this was the toilet used by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Those days itself, because he was not able to bend Western toilet. It's still there in Swananda Sukada Kunjat Braja. His bed. So that is there, and sorry. Okay. And then there are Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, the temple also around Radhakund, and they do a small Parikrama. They go around the Radhakund, the Parikrama, they go around it. But just 1 minute. So Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra temple is also there around Radhakund, and Jiva Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. If you see this, it's his original in Mahaprabhu's footprints, and means they were brought from Puri, and they made it with Sindhu, the casts. They used the cast and made it. This is Lalita Kund. Actually, it is said that when Radha Kund and Shyam Kund they were cleaning, that they were doing the cleaning procedure of Radha Kund, Shyam Kund. All the water was directed to Lalita Kund. Nice Giriraj Shila at Lalita Kund. Then this is Gopi Koop. This is the place where Jiva Mandir, that Shila was found when they were trying to coop his well. So where they were trying to dig wells, this is the place. And there's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Baitak. This is the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat. And this is Sangam. And there's also Radha Banke Bihari temple near the Sangam. And Radha Gopinath deities are also there. Sorry, they're not very clear because I couldn't find them. Nityananda Prabhu's Baitak is there. Radha Vinod deities. So many temples around Radha Kund. Small temples. Radha Vinod, Loknath Goswami's Radha Vinod. And these are, yes. So that is about Radha Kund Parikrama. And then we will go to we'll go to another day. Shri Radha Kund ki Jai, Shyam Kund ki Jai. Okay. So from Radha Kund, now we will be going to a place called Dig. Oh. See, Radha Kund. We will go like this. Gantoli Gram. and Gulal Kund and then take. So as we are going, there is this Gantuligram. Gant means knot. So Krishna and Radharani, they were doing their Julan pastimes, and the Sakhis from behind, they will tie knot to both of their dress. Like when we get married, they do that, this bright sari and bridegroom's dress, they just tie it, right? So like that, the gopis will do. They tease Radha and Krishna by tying a knot from behind. So that pastime happened here at Gantuligram. And then we will go to Gulal Kund. Gulal Kund is where the holy pastimes happen. And it is said that they celebrate Holi here every day. And the sand is little pinkish in color there. See, if you go to Gulal Kund, all these dioramas are there. Actually, what happened here at Gantuligram is, if you remember, Madhavendra Puri gets a dream at also his Baitak is there in Govardhan, that Gopal Diti comes and he will say, please take me out. So that Gopal Diti they established on the top of Govardhan hill. And if you see Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we don't climb, we don't go on top of Govardhan hill. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not able to get darshan of Gopal because he's on top of Govardhan hill. So he wanted to have darshan. So what if you see it's mentioned here during the holy pastimes, Sakhis, where was that proof? Not here. Yeah, see, he took where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what happened? The deity himself will come down the Govardhan hill to give Chaitanya Mahaprabhu darshan because he was unwilling to climb. So that is at this place at Gulal Kund, he got the darshan of Gopal deity. Actually, before that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took his bath in Mansi Ganga and then he circumambulated Govardhan hill and then he took the darshan of the deity. Actually, how Gopal deity wanted to come down. So what happened? They were saying like one person who came to the village informed that the Turkish soldiers are now preparing to attack your village. So they're going to take away all the deities with them, everything. So then Krishna made this plan because he wanted to give darshan to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to come down. So he said, take all. A person comes and just tells like, you just take Gopal deity off because the Muslim soldiers will attack. You just be careful. So they brought the deity down to Govardhan hill, down off the Govardhan hill. That's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got darshan and he became so ecstatic he started dancing. And see, this is that Giriraj Shila there and all pinkish with holy celebrations. If you read in Hindi, you'll know this is Gulal Kund. And then these are some pictures of Gulal Kund. Then there's a place called Bahaj. Bahaj means remorse. If you see, we saw Indra coming and asking forgiveness from Lord Krishna at Govindakund. So he didn't come with Airavat. He came with Surbhi. So where did he leave Airavat? He left in this place called Bahaj. Bahaj means remote place. So this is a place, pastime place of Dauji. There's a Dauji temple, originally where old temple of Dauji is on a small mountain. Before many years, there's a temple on a Dauji temple, Balramji temple on a mountain. So it's called Dauji Katila. Now it's not there; it got destroyed. So we can just see only little bricks and some remnants on top. But there is Balabhadra Kund that we are seeing, and Revati Kund. So this place is also called as Vajrana. Like Vajrana performed his sadhana here, and like one is Balabhadra Kund and one is Revati Kund. According to the old people, it is said that there is a chariot of gold that is hidden inside this Dauji Katila. And many important things were hidden too. And whole temple collapsed the mountain hundreds of years ago. So nobody knows where the old deities went. And here there are Radha Kanta deities, which are said to be 350 years old one. This is at that Bahaj. And then from here we'll go to Dig. I just said that we share, there is a border on Govardhan. Govardhan shares a border with Rajasthan. So this place is Dig. Dig is in Rajasthan. And Rajasthan, Jaipur, it's no need to say, like they're known for their constructions. The buildings look very different from other states. If you go and see, it looks very different. The kind of architecture, the kind of stone they use, Rajasthan, Jaipur, very, very nice and different. So Krishna used to come now we can imagine where is Gokul. He comes all the way till Dig to feed the cows. It's not easy. It takes hours. And as we see, where is Dig? Dig should be somewhere here. It takes hours together for Krishna to come from Mahavan to here. And how does he go back on time and come on time? It's not easy, right? Like if you go in traffic, like it takes hours together. It's not easy to come back in 10 minutes. We cannot do that. But what happens, the Vrindavan, which is like a lotus shape, it folds. When Krishna is walking, it folds. So it gets very easy. Everything comes here. So it's very easy. If it's opening, then Krishna has to walk from here to here. But Vrindavan itself is so upset that Krishna has to walk so much. So that's why it just folds whenever Krishna is walking. So then there is this famous fort and palace constructed in 1730. It was the residence of famous Krishna conscious king. And in this, there is one beautiful, I don't know how many of you remember, 2 years back also we saw very beautiful Hanuman deity, which is made with a jade. It's like a kind of stone. See that. See, I'll show you. This is that famous building. And then see this. Oh my. This is that Hanuman deity made with a jade. So beautiful. These are the buildings in Dig. Dauji temple is also there at Dig. Dauji and Rayati. It's the temple. So now we entered Dig. From Radha Kund, we came to, we saw Gantuli Gram, then Gulal Kund is the main, Bahaj, then we came to Dig. So from Dig, we will go to another place. Let's see what is that. Okay, so we will be going to Badrinath. It's very interesting that that's why they said 60 billion holy places are in Vrindavan, even Badrinath. Actually, this is called as Adi Badri, means this is the original Badri. This is the original Badri, and the one at Badrikashram is said to be an extension of this. So now we're going to Badrinath. Let's see. After this, Badrinath, we will today stop at Badrinath. Tomorrow we will go to Kamyavan. So this is the map. From here you will start Didavali, then Tankoli, Kogram, Kadambakanan, Alipura, Pasyakunda. Okay, so this is Kogram, and here this is very, very famous for making sweets. And there is a very small temple, Radharaman temple is here. From here, it's Badrinath, it gets little rocky, Badrinath and Kedarnath to walk. So from here it gets little rocky, and we also get to see a glimpse of Adi Badri. When I'm seeing like a village famous for milk sweets, I just wanted to share with you one sweet pastime I heard sometime recently, that when Gargamuni comes and asks Nanda Maharaj that you make a lot of sweets and like for offer to Indra, you're so engrossed in like looking at your sons, and then Nanda Maharaj will say, yeah, these two boys are so beautiful that I just get so engrossed looking at them, hearing to them, looking at their pastimes. But yes, I will do Indra's worship. And he will tell to Mother Yashoda, like prepare 108 items and we are going to worship Indra. So Yashoda Maya will be making, and then Krishna comes. So Krishna doesn't understand what is happening. So he will go and ask Maya, Maya, what is happening? And Maya will say, Krishna, Krishna, you stop there. Usually when cooking, little kids, they don't allow little gets, they say because little gets touch or then it gets contaminated, we cannot offer. So she'll say, Krishna, Krishna, don't come. It is said that when we are cooking, you should not, actually, as she says that, the little kid should not see when we are cooking. So just don't come. And then Krishna is like, Krishna doesn't agree to, he doesn't feel satisfied to her answer. So he's still there, and Yashodamai gets little bit angry. So then transcendental anger. So then he asks her, I'm not exactly remembering, but he just asks her, like if he also can get some, he and his Gopas can get some. So Yashodamai will be laughing and she will say like, okay, I will keep it for you. And then next day they will do Indra Puja and they offer to Indra. And he will go and ask Nanda Maharaj that, Baba, Baba, looking at all these sweets, I feel like selling. I want to open a shop and sell them. And then Nanda Maharaj will laugh. And because he's a little kid, he will let him do. So they will open a shop for Krishna, and then Gopas also will help. And Krishna is nicely dressed, and there's a stall set up, and he keeps the sweets, and everybody is coming. Whoever wants to buy, they're buying. Krishna is selling, they're buying. And now gopis will come. And when gopis will come, they will ask Krishna, how much should we pay for these sweets? What are these? Like that, they'll be just talking, casually inquiring. And then Krishna will be just saying, no, you don't have to pay anything. You just have to. He uses one dialogue. He will just say, I think you have faith on me, and I will share my I'll share my love of these sweets. Like basically he says what he means is like, you keep faith on me and I will give all my love. So he said there that he will give the sweets to the loving sweets to the gopis. And then Lalita Sakhi will say, Krishna, you better don't debate with us. You better just take money from us, and then you just don't keep talking with us. You just tell the charge and you take the sweets with you. Just give the sweets to us. And then Krishna will say, Lalita Sakhi, it feels like you came to a mirchi or spice shop. You're just, getting so angry, and you you're behaving like so angry, like you're in a spice shop. So he says, just behave sweet. This is a sweet shop. Talk sweetly. Like that he will be telling. I was just remembering when we spoke about sweets, I was remembering how Krishna says, this is not a spice shop. So we see this Kogon, and then we go to this. There are so many Nrsimhadev temples. There is one at Nandagaon. There is one here. I forgot. There are two more places also that I remember, but right now I'm not remembering. But there is this nice temple, white color Nrsimhadev, where so many Nrsimhadevs, at least 4 or 5 that I know of, are there in Vrindavan. So then we take the blessings of Nrsimhadev, we seek his permission that the yatra becomes so soft, yatra to Badrinath becomes not very risky. So we just seek his blessings and then we'll go. And then we come to this village called Didavali. So Didavali or Dadivali, this is the place of Krishna's Dadi, paternal grandmother. So Parjanya is Krishna's grandfather, and Parjanya's wife is Variyasi. They lived here, and at the time of going to Badrinath, Krishna used to come and meet her grandmother here. And Nanda Baba, Yashoda, Rohini, they all would meet here at this spot because Parjanya and his wife are staying. And when she sees Krishna, she would feel so motherly affectionate to Krishna, like so much motherly affection that the milk would automatically just flow, and then she would just give him a lot of milk. And Krishna showed Narasimha Rupa here to the gopis. That's why there's a Narasimha temple. And it is said that when Aurangzeb tried to attack this deity, he couldn't even move or harm this deity. Narasimhadev deity is very powerful. And this is that Narasimhadev temple. There's this little kund, and see how the Vrajavasis are carrying the pots and filling. I remember doing this filling the water in the pot when I was a little girl. I used to help my mom. How they're doing? So on the way, we see all these kadamba trees where the gopis nicely served Radha and Krishna by making attractive flowers, betel nuts, garlands, sandalwood pulp. They would do all these things here at the kadamba trees. This kadamba kanan where Krishna, actually it is said that Krishna left in Rasa Leela where we sing Gopi Gita every day. It said that they lost Krishna here only. And they were searching for Krishna under these kadamba trees. They were asking every kadamba tree if they could find Krishna. So that part where Krishna left from gopis happened here only. And then what happens? One time Narada Muni visits Vaikunta and he will see nicely Vishnu is lying and Lakshmi Devi is massaging the feet. So he will ask Krishna, you have to do something. Why are you like so relaxed? Then Vishnu will think, yeah, I have a purpose. That is true. I have to do something. And then he will say Lakshmi ji to go to Nagaloka. And he will say, you do austerities there. I will, for some time, I will go to Badrinath. But by the time he came, Shiva and Parvati, they are doing already austerities on this hill, Badrinath. And then he comes like a small little baby. He appears in front of them. And Parvati will decide to take him. So Mother Parvati takes him and she just makes him sleep on bed. And when Shiva and Parvati comes out of the house doing their tapasya, when they go back, they don't see the baby anymore. Instead, they will see Vishnu form. So that's how they understand he's Narayana. So Shiva will tell, we will take the other peak, we will go there and you stay here at Badrinath. So Vishnu, Narayana stayed here along with Naranarayan Rishi. Narayan also stayed here. And when Lakshmi ji started searching, where is Krishna? She came back from Nagaloka. Then she finds Krishna doing austerities here. That is when she will think, how do I serve Krishna here? And she becomes a Badri tree. Krishna is sitting and doing his meditation, and on top of him, she becomes a Badri tree. So that's why this is called Badrinath, Nath of Badri. So Badrinath. So that's Badri tree. And this is the Badri tree where Narayana was performing tapasya. This is how Badri tree looks like. And as I said, Narayana are also there. And this is the place where one time Narayana are doing tapasya, the austerities, and Indra sends the damsels. So very funny. Narayana will say, you are sending all these damsels to disturb us. We will only create many damsels. So they will create from their thigh and they will ask Indra, whom did you like? So Indra will like Urvasi. He will take, okay, I will take. He will then they will tell, you can take whom you like. So he will say, okay, I will take Urvasi. She can stay in our Indra Loka. And then Uddhav also came here. When Krishna said Uddhava to go to Badrinath, it is said that he asked him to go to Adi Badri here. And we know various pastimes of who, like Madhvacharya wanted to go to Badrinath to show to his Guru Vyasadev. And then it is also said like Badrik Ashram there is open only for 6 months. The other 6 months it's closed. It's open for demigods. When they open the door after 6 months, the light is still lit. So it is said that the demigods will worship. Gangotri, Yamunotri, Nalakananda rivers. The Tapasya Kund. Actually, Himalaya water is hot, but the water here is cold. Shiva and Parvati used to take bath in Tapasya Kund, but here the water is hot. Sorry, cold. Because Himalayas is cold, the water is hot. Here it is hot, so the water is cold. And there is Naranarayana Parvat. There's Lakshman Jula. Here also there's Lakshman Jula. Lakshman deity at Lakshman Jula. It's a nice hanging rope hanging. And then there's Triveni Sangam also, and there is Dev Sarovar. So what is Dev Sarovar? This is Dev Sarovar in Badrinath. So one time, Garga Samhita explains that there was Radha and Krishna. They were talking and wandering in this Dev Sarovar. There was one sage called Rubu. 60,000 years he was standing on one foot and he was meditating on Radha Krishna to see their form. But internally he got a vision, but immediately it was gone. That, like, he was so upset. Where is that vision? Where is that vision that I'm seeing? Where did it go? He opened his eyes. And then when he opened, he saw Radha and Krishna. He circumambulated among them and his body melted. His body melted and flowed like a river. That is called Dev Sarovar. His Holiness Loknath Maharaj writes in his book, Vrindavan Parikrama book, this story. This is Dev Sarovar. This is Madri Mandir. This is the altar. Ganesha, Naramuni, Narayana. So see, Ganeshji is there. Badri Narayana, Uddhavji, and Nar Bhagwan. See how nicely the architecture is inside the temple. Next time, if anybody didn't see, please go. Whoever is visiting Vrindavan, go to Adi Badri. But not in summer. It is so hot. Beautiful murals. Nice architecture. Everything is glass only. And then there is this Yogamaya temple also, where Nanda Baba worshipped. This is 5,000-year-old one, 5,500-year-old one. Yogamaya Mandir. So many peacocks. And then Radha Krishna temple. They see this wall is from 5,000 years ago. It's one in Adi Badri. Rameshwar Mahadev. Old Lakshman Mandir in the city of Deeg on the way to Badrinath. Old Lakshman temple. See the fields and farms. Lal Kund. Sorry, I forgot to show this Lal Kund. And if you see, there are palasa trees also here. If you see, there are 3 leaves. This is how every leaf is like joined 3. It's at Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. That's what they say. It says that it's representing. They say that it's representing. 1, 2, 3. All the leaves are like that. 1, 2, 3. They don't come like a single leaf. And here at Kadambakandi, there's one nice pastime that happened. There used to be one sage, sadhu, called Nagaji. He lived for 200 years and his hair was like so much jata, so much hair. And it got stuck in the thorns, in the bushes, something like this. See? Then everybody was trying to help him. When they were trying to help him, he was saying, those who made my jata go and like tangle, they only have to come and remove it. And then one day, one little kid will come and tell, I will remove it. He said, no, I don't want you. I want who made me get tangled, they should only untangle it. Then he will say, I am Krishna only. He will say, how can I believe you are Krishna? Only if Radharani comes. So then Radharani also will come. That's what the picture is. A nice temple. Small temple. See, Radharani also came, and Krishna is helping him to get untangle like from the those thorny bushes. This is the temple. There's a kund here, and there's Ganga Devi and Yamuna Devi also. It said that it's a place where it first appeared, like hit the earth. Then, if you see, there is this temple, Gangotri temple, and Yamunotri. Krishna's footprints are here. See? Polygram. This is the eternal banyan tree. It's present here. Look at that. Oh. Everybody circumambulates this banyan tree. See, Haridwar, Hari Ki Pauri is also there. All which you see in the north is also here. Actually, it is said that this Hari Ki Pauri, when Dhanvantri in Samudra Manthan got the nectar, Amrit, it's built in 4 places: Prayag, Nasik, Ujjain, and here, Hari Ki Pauri. Pandavas visited here. Vidura and Duryodhan, when they left the palace, they came here. 7 sages do their austerities here. And you see this naturally occurring Ganesha tree. And if you see this, Narshingadev, see, he's holding sun and moon in his hand, and he's killing Hiranyakashipu. He's using his legs. So what does this represent is, basically there's a boon to Hiranyakashipu that he cannot be killed in the morning time, daytime, even like night time. So many rules, like not with weapons, not inside, not outside. So Narshingadev, somehow he caught hold of both sun, moon, and he came in the like the Sandhya time, and then he didn't use any weapons to kill him, right? So he's holding sun, moon in one hand, in one each hands, and then he's using his feet to kill Hiranyakashipu. That's what is like showing the picture. This picture represents. So nice Narshingadev temples are there everywhere in Vrindavan. See this. Okay. Oh, I missed. Actually, there should be Kedarnath also. I think I didn't put that slide, but I'm sorry. So Kedarnath, there's nothing. There are 9 steps. Maybe tomorrow I'll show a picture, but there are so many steps, and then just what linga. So many times we might get doubt like why Shiva is only in linga form. So what happened was after the Kurukshetra war, Krishna, all the war, Yudhishthir Maharaj was feeling so sad that because of him, all this chaos has happened. And he wanted to just meet people and then ask for forgiveness. Just he thought that that's a good thing to do. So he wanted to meet Shiva also, to just say that what he did was he's not feeling good of what he did. And then Shiva was upset with what has happened, so he didn't want to meet the Pandavas. So all the Pandavas went to Kasi, Varanasi to meet Shiva, but Shiva was reluctant. He didn't want to meet. So what he did, what Shiva did, he escaped. He took a form of cow and he escaped. Then I think he came to Vrindavan. Yeah, he came all the way till Vrindavan, and the Pandavas were there, and Bhima figured out it was none other than Lord Shiva. So he was trying to hold him from back so that he doesn't escape. But then it is said that in that stretch and struggle, his feet, if I'm not wrong, his back part is remaining in Kasi. His front part is what's it? Pasupatinath in Nepal. It's in Nepal, I think. So the face went to Pasupatinath. Only the cow has like a hunch, like a hump, right? So that was remaining there. So that's why if you see Shivaling, it's like a hump. That's why we worship Shiva in the linga form. That's one story. That who said this story? I think His Holiness Indradumna Swami Maharaj said this story. So that is about Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gulal Kund, Radha Kund, Shyam Kund. So we will end it here today because tomorrow we can start Kamyavan. Kamyavan is very big. We can finish we can see all the Parikrama and Kamyavan tomorrow. It's 1 hour. So we will end the class here. Thank you all so much. Please forgive me if I made any mistakes. Shri Vrindavan Parikrama ki jai, Shri Govardhan Parikrama ki jai, Shri Radha Kund Shyam Kund ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, all the assembled devotees ki jai.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
So nice, wonderful.
We will see more pastimes tomorrow.
Yeah.
More.
I was thinking of Kedarnath when you were saying Badrinath, but then you said you forgot.
You have to put the slide. I will add it tomorrow, then we can see.
Yeah. You have to, climb so many steps
So
for
much steps.
Kedarnath. Yeah, and when it is hot, then it's difficult.
Mataji,
We
Vrindavan
went
is
in summer.
so hot in summer it is.
Yes.
Best time, I think, is this time. Kartik to December.
Yeah, right. It's nice, Mataji. Thank you so much.
We will see Kamyavan and few more pastimes. I missed one or two here. We will continue it from tomorrow.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you all so much. We will see videos also tomorrow.
Thank you, Padma Sakhi Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Param Pavani Mataji wants to say something.
Yes, Mataji.
No, Mataji, I am at your service today. If devotees, if you have any question, you can ask Mataji. Mataji, I have a question. You mentioned four Shiva, deities are protecting Radha Kunda. Can you mention?
No, Mataji, I was telling from the beginning, you see a lot of Shiva deities are there protecting Vrajada, Mathura.
Oh, Vrajada.
No, even in, so basically he is the protector of Vrindavan Dham. So you will see everywhere in Mathura, when we did Mathura Parikrama, there were so many. In Vrindavan, there are so many. So even on Govardhan, we have various, like Kundeshwar Mahadev is protecting the Kundas. Rameshwar Mahadev is there, Bakandi Mahadev. So various Mahadevs are also there on Govardhan Hill, protecting Govardhan Hill and all the Kundas.
Oh, thank you, Mataji, for
Thank you.
Dear devotees, if anyone has any question, Hemangi Kopeshwari Mataji is saying you thank you for the wonderful parikrama. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Singing wonderful. I never knew that Kankan Kunda. So it's
Vinita Gandharvika. Thanks for beautiful pastimes. Yeah, when we hear too much pastimes also, that's why I didn't want to take more than 1 hour, because too many pastimes, it's confusion. That's why I thought we'll end it.
Itivilasini Mataji.
I had a quick question. Towards the end, you were telling about you. Shiva was not pleased with Yudhishthir Maharaj. And then you also mentioned that all these days we'll be wondering why Shiva is worshipped as Linga. But then I didn't hear the last part, what you said.
No, Mataji, when he took the form of the cow, the front part went all the way till Pashupatinath, and back, I think, is in Kasi. Only the hump was shown. So that's what only Sindardumna Swami Maharaj was explaining. That's why we worship Shiva also in that form. You know how the middle part of the cow has that hunch, like a hump?
Yeah, I know, I understood. So hump is where?
Hump is here on like in Vrindavan when Bhima was trying to hold him. So hump was remaining. The other two things went. So only hump could be seen.
So Bhima was trying to hold him, and then what happened?
Hold him and stop him from going away, running away. He didn't want to meet Pandavas, and Shiva was just going away, right?
Okay. And then Yudhishthir got darshan of Shiva. Okay. Understood. Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, Mataji, he didn't want to give darshan to Pandavas, so he came in the form of cow, and as soon as they realized that this is the Lord Shiva, and that cow started running, so Bhima took him, hold him from the back, like the big back. Yes. So that's why the Kedarnath linga form is like a back of a cow.
Interesting. Nice.
Hare Krishna. Anita Ramya Mataji, you can go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, this last part only I just want. Why Shiva didn't want to meet Pandavas?
Mataji, same thing. He was upset with the Kurukshetra war. That's it.
Okay. Okay, Mataji. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful parikrama.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Preeti Vilasini Mataji, you have another question?
I think Mataji forgot to lower.
Okay.
Okay,
Mataji. I have one question, Mataji. You mentioned he was Raghunath Das Goswami who used to drink only charge every day and got sick because of his transcendental feast in.
Yeah, and also, he was not even drinking. There was a close by place where it is owned by Chandravali, I think. So one time they will bring buttermilk in the leaves that were the trees and the leaves that were grown in that Chandravali's place. And he says, I'm so loyal to my Radharani. I cannot drink from this katori. Which
Yes.
yeah.
And
Yes.
it's
In his Siddha Deha, he went and cooked kheer and he ate kheer. That's why he was sick.
Yes, Mataji. And I couldn't understand or I missed the Jiva Mandir. What
Jiva Mandir is the tongue of Govardhan.
tongue of Govardhan. And
Basically, when Raghunath Das Goswami was trying to make wells for the householding purpose, so that they will not use Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, then when they were making wells, they are digging on the stones. Blood started coming from this particular stone. And when they observed why, they realized that this was the tongue of Govardhan. That's why it was bleeding. Then they took it out and started worshipping.
Got you, Mataji. Thank you so much. So beautifully explaining all the small stories.
Yes, please join tomorrow for more pastimes.
Yes, Mataji. It's my fortune, Mataji.
Okay.
Is the devotees? Vinita Gandharvika Mataji says thank you, Mataji, for beautiful pastimes.
So I think nobody has any questions.
Okay, so dear devotees, we can offer our humble obeisances to dear Padma Sakhi and Devi Mataji. Vancha kalpataru
कृपा
कोटि वैष्णव की जय माता की जय
Tomorrow, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Nityananda.